and then Vortex will.
Well, how does he? Oh, he has 2 lightning bolts. Yeah.
Yeah, because he let him keep them both off of the Vendilion.
So this game should be over as long as he remembers his trigger.
Eric is going to steal one exactly how we thought he would with just roasting and toasting and.
Yes, good old helmet magic gets there, assuming he remembers the trigger, which I think we can believe.
Oh, he's saying, you took 2 off your ancient tomb, so you're dead to the trigger.
Oh,
and that's the case.
So I thought the tomb dealt us 2 from 9 to 7, and it
did from 9 to 7, and then from 7 to 1.
Yeah, and then the trigger kills him.
Oh, but then he was at
the
5.
Sulfuric Vortex trigger kills him.
Kills him, yes.
Yes.
From 1 to -1.
So it looks like we're going back to sideboarding.
I think Eric's going to stand pat here. Basically, his sideboarding is not really a function of the player of the draw.
Yeah.
It's more a function of these things do stone nothing, and I need to remove them from my deck.
Yes.
So we're seeing that. And then Hank, it's possible, could change it up a little bit on the play, but I don't know. I don't think so.
How do you feel about Grim Lavamancer?
I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't know what it's in there for. Maybe something like Elves or Delver.
Maybe for like Elves or Infect.
Infect, maybe even Delver.
Yeah. Okay. But you're definitely off it?
I guess it's defensible. You probably bring it in, but like, do you really have dead cards? Like, it's so important to just win as fast as you can.
That's true. I mean, I definitely just want my probes gone, but I'm not sure if there's anything else I don't really want. He also has 3 deck Spell Pierce that we haven't seen yet, so
they're going to be great in this matchup.
Yeah, they're gonna be fantastic.
I like just trimming the probes again and staying with V-Click, Flusterstorm, and Truth. Oh, and the explosives too, and you can cut.
Okay, yeah.
You could cut.
So I think you can maybe shave either the Upheddle or the Spirit Guide.
Or a cantrip.
Yeah, well, so I think if you cut too many cantrips, you're going to end up with something like that where you just spin your wheels a ton.
Well, he just found more cantrips.
That's true.
It was just a lack of action. He cantripped like every turn, right?
That's true.
He just couldn't find anything, which is, every deck has a fail rate, so it's just like he missed, and that's okay. That happens sometimes. Got to be agonizing, though, knowing your opponent is sitting there with 1 land and a 1/2 in play, and you're just like,
take 5.
Something.
Like.
Yep.
So, that was certainly an interesting dichotomy between Game 1 and Game 2.
We're back down to the match, so they have to draw their hands for Game 3.
Yes. So hopefully we can get some good 7s, multiple lands from each player, see a little stack battle.
Stack battle? What, a burn spell, force a will? Burn spell, force a will? Such a dynamic stack battle.
Or like trying to burn you out above your show and tell. Or your sneak attack activation or whatever. If there were Red Blasts, you would have a better stack battle brewing.
Me covering Legacy Burn is like how Patrick Sullivan must feel when he covers like Delver or something.
Oh,
or
just like this is not a thing I understand.
This is above my pay grade. Eric is tossing it back because apparently an array of burn spells was not. Oh, he must not have had lands.
And it looks like the 7 from our Sneak and Show player has a cantrip, a Flusterstorm, and a fetch land at least.
There's a lot of foils, and I can't tell what it is. I see a Grizzlebrand.
There's definitely an Emrakul on the far left.
Yeah.
And at least 1 land, maybe 2. I think it's a Misty and an Ancient Tomb or a Lotus Petal.
Emrakul Ponder.
I definitely saw Flusterstorm as the 3rd card also.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it looks like he's kept.
I saw Misty, Rainforest, and Ancient Tomb.
Oh, he's shipping it back also. Okay, he was just waiting.
Huh. That's weird.
Oh no, he put it off to the left. His deck's on the right. He was keeping.
He kept. Okay.
Yeah, he kept.
Little tough to tell what the nonverbal things that are going on here with the feature match, but that's all right.
And I mean, 1 lander on the draw with a cantrip is also like.
I think he had Tomb as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Or Petal at least.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell what the second card in his hand was, but it did look colorless.
Hank's on the play here, so he gets a whole nother turn of cantripping before he really has to worry about anything.
And I'll show you this mountain.
Yeah. Can't beat it, right?
Yeah. I got at least the 1.
Looks like Eric's hand doesn't have a creature.
So he scryed top.
Oh, he's on the draw.
Yeah, he thought he was on the play.
Yeah.
He's like, I got to have a turn.
Likely off of Basic Island. There we go.
Yes. Yeah. So there was just a little bit of confusion about who was supposed to go first. So, are you looking for anything specific off this Preordain?
I have to check his hand for sure, but I like his Preordain Find. Looks like Brainstorm. So he's got Emrakul, Ponder, Brainstorm, Force of Will, Ancient Tomb. So I'm definitely just looking for Show and Tell.
Okay.
I am pushing anything that's not Show and Tell. Probably.
Are you okay with drawing a sneak, or does it have to be Show and Tell?
If I have another cantrip, I'll draw Sneak. So yeah, I would draw Sneak.
Okay.
But I just don't want to draw like redundant Brainstorms when they only have
Yeah.
one blue source.
Yeah. Agreed.
There's Goblin Guide.
All right. Draw us a land. Oh.
I like
this will
forcing
get
here,
Force
but
Willed.
pitching the Spell Pierce is tough because the Spell Pierce makes the Force good.
Yes.
Like the Spell Pierce makes it so that the follow-up burn spell, or you can get that. Oh, so he drew.
Sometimes you just draw Volk off the top, though.
Volk is good there. I see
And you
Grizzlebrand,
ponder
City
into
of
show
Traders, Show
and
Tell.
Grizzlebrand. So this is not going to go well for our mountainous friend.
Yeah, likely not. It's possible that Hank prioritizes Grizzlebrand over Emrakul, and then Eric has Vortex.
Okay.
That could be one way that he could sneak out of this one.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
But I think he gets the full turn to find out, right? Because he has a draw step between now and when he's casting the show
well,
anyway.
he could just put the Vortex in off of the show, right?
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Just
He
four ball
says,
us both.
for us. We're all in this together. Flame Rift is an interesting Magic card.
Yes. It's been largely outclassed by some of the more recent printings.
That's just because they're not playing Soulfire Grandmaster with it. Imagine that.
So you just Fiery Justice, except you get to gain all the
You
life.
just gain so much life. You gain 8, but you take 4.
Yes,
so
you gain 4. It's just a Lightning Helix for an extra damage without white.
So this is important. This is going to be what Hank decides to put in.
Yes. And we know he
It's
has
gonna
the
matter a
Ancient
ton
Tomb,
here.
so tapping the land isn't cutting him off of any of his lines. Oh, he found a
Oh,
city.
he found City, so there you go.
So he's putting Show and Tell on the
And he
stack.
chooses Grizzlebrand. Does he have Vortex?
Oh, and his opponent just doesn't have anything to put in. No land, no creature. So notably, Show and Tell does not let you put in Planeswalkers. It's not largely relevant right now, but that is the only permanent you can't put in.
Yes, because I don't think Planeswalker existed
Yes.
when Show and Tell was created,
Yes.
which is the biggest reason why, although it would have been weird. Like, the thing you find out a lot about Show and Tells is, like, they put in lands to accelerate out
Yeah.
Planeswalkers. Like, they're like, oh, put in Evercool, and you're like, well, put in, Polluted Delta, untap, and then
Lily.
Jace or Lily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is that Eureka, from the same era, just lets you put in permanents.
Any permanent, yeah.
So it does let you put in Planeswalkers, which is an odd templating thing from about the same era. So it looks like the Burn player's just tanking right now. Maybe he's just considering whether he has any chance, but I think more likely he's just trying to string together lethal. It looks like he found a third land.
Maybe he could, if he has a Monastery Swiftspear here, he could play Monastery Swiftspear, attack, Lightning Bolt, or he could play Monastery Swiftspear and then kill Grizzlebrand with Fire Blast.
Yes, but
Fire Blast plus Lightning
the
Bolt.
Grizzlebrand will... Oh, okay, yes. So that way he gets to attack through. Lava Spike into a Grizzlebrand is interesting. So put you to 8.
Spike
just
you.
Pray that you pay 8 or pay 7? Is that the line? Like, are you just hoping that he pays 7 and you get to get him with Fire
You're just
Blast?
going to untap and attack for 7
Yeah.
and then do nothing ever again.
Yeah.
He's just going to attack for 7 every time.
Yeah, he's just got the world's best Batter Skull right now.
Yeah,
it doesn't
Hank
have any other
understands.
text.
Hank understands what's good here.
Yes. So this is likely going to...
And like with the one hit that got in, I don't think Vortex saves him anymore
No.
either.
Because he's now like way up in the race also. The Vortex is liable to kill the Burn player before it
Kill
even
Eric,
impacts the Sneak and Show player. I also don't think he found the third land yet. I think his hand's just a bunch of spells.
Chain
Okay.
targeting Grizzlebrand. Oh, so now we're going to go for this.
So
line.
Chain Lightning lets you pay single red or double red to fire it back.
Chain targeting Grizzlebrand. Oh, it's double red.
Okay.
Bolt targeting you, and then he's going to try to Fire Blast the Grizzlebrand.
Yeah.
And walk headlong into this Spell Pierce, I think.
Yeah. And then he'll just have no permanents in play. And then he'll go to 2 and probably scoop him up. So yeah, he's just clarifying that the Chain Lightning did go at the Grizzlebrand, but the Lightning Bolt did not.
Handshake.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so we see Hang Zong, Sneak and Show take this match 2-1.
Yes.
And we should get our backup.
Yeah,
in?
I believe our backup match is Lands versus Miracles,
Miracles,
so it's likely that that's
Probably
still going.
on.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's up to the booth.